The 2025 Lexus NX. Let's talk about what's new for this model year. Then I can get into my personal thoughts and recommendations regarding the NX. And towards the end, I will share with you how you can save on the 2024 NX models. All right, let's get started. For 2025, Copper Crest is now an available exterior color option. With the interior, Macadamia will be a new interior color option available on the luxury trim levels. 2 USB-C ports have been added to the front console box, and the intuitive parking assist and the power back door are now going to be standard for 2025. And that's pretty much all of your changes for the new NX. However, there's one more thing. Across the board, for pretty much every trim level, the price has gone up by over $1,000, about $1,100 for every trim level. That is really unfortunate, especially on these semi-entry level luxury vehicles. Granted, you are getting a few new things as standard, but come on. Increasing the price by over $1,000 is a bit much. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know for the new NX. Now, which trim level do I recommend? So we have 4 to choose from. We have the base standard, then we have the premium, the luxury, and the F-Sport. Regarding engine, we have the NX 250 with the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder with the 8-speed automatic. That's essentially going to be like your RAV4 power plant. Then you have the NX 350 with the turbo 4-cylinder. We have the hybrid NX 350H, and we have the plug-in hybrid at the top. So what's my recommendation? With the NX, I really like the F-Sport model. It drove perfectly, and don't let the F-Sport name fool you. This is actually one of the most comfortable NX driving experiences that you can get. Yes, the handling is slightly improved, but they did not compromise the ride quality. In fact, it was slightly better and slightly smoother for whatever reason. And with almost every Lexus model, I've noticed that going with the luxury trim or the F-Sport trim provides you with a better driving experience. Don't ask me why or how. I've noticed this with multiple Lexus products. The more base models like the standard and the premiums, they tend to drive a little bit more sloppy. They don't feel quite as well built. They feel a bit more flimsy when compared to the luxury and the F-Sport counterparts. Other owners have noticed this and commented about this as well. In general, I notice a lot of inconsistency with new Lexus vehicles. Well, not just Lexus, but other manufacturers as well. So it's imperative that you do a thorough test drive on every new car that you are interested in. On the more lower end vehicles like the NX, RX, things like that, I kind of prefer the F-Sport models a little bit more. But when you move up into the higher end vehicles, like a Lexus LX, for instance, then the luxury models seem to make a bit more sense. But that's just what I noticed. Do your own due diligence and make sure to do your own thorough test drive. Regarding the engine, the naturally aspirated engines tend to be very loud with these Toyota Lexus products. So in my opinion, the NX 350 with that turbo 4-cylinder, that seems to be the best engine option for performance, speed, refinement, etc. So I really enjoyed that experience. The turbo 4-cylinder with 275 horsepower, 317 pounds-feet of torque. It really suits this vehicle well. And when you combine that with the F-Sport model, I think that's a great driving experience. Also, it's probably going to be easier for you to get your hands on one of the turbo models like the regular NX 350 over the hybrids. That's something else to keep in mind. And as promised before, here's how you can save on the new Lexus NX. I have partnered with AutoCompanion, one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He is located in Washington, D.C., and he is offering 9% off of MSRP on the gas model NXs. So your NX 250s and your NX 350s, he is offering 9% off MSRP. He does not have savings on the hybrid model, so if you want a hybrid, you're pretty much going to have to pay MSRP for that. So that's another reason why I suggest going with a regular NX 350. And yeah, he does have savings on the RX as well, ES, GX, I mean all of these vehicles, he's got savings on them, but this video is obviously about the NX. If you happen to lease the NX, you get an additional $1,000 in lease credit. However, leasing programs, they're not that great for March of 2024. Leasing programs do change every month, and AutoCompanion also has a free leasing calculator, which I will have linked in the description box below. This is a powerful tool because it shows you the interest rate on the lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can qualify for in your local area. And yes, these programs do change every month. However, this calculator will also update every month. And assuming you have perfect credit and you're putting no money down on the lease, a $51,000 MSRP NX350 F Sport is going to lease for about $700 a month. And the reason why the payment is so high is because the interest rate on the lease is about 6.5%. You can do things like multiple security deposits and one-pay leases to reduce that interest rate. Like if you did a one-pay lease on this vehicle, that would drop the interest to about 4%, which will drop your payment to about $600 a month effectively, but you're parting away with about $22,000. So that's okay if you have cash. And also another thing, if you're able to buy out the whole thing with cash, you could lease the vehicle to get that $1,000 credit. Then 1 month later, you could just pay off the entire vehicle. That's something else you can look into. Again, it's a lot more difficult now to finagle these luxury products. The lease programs have gotten pretty expensive, and to finance this, it's about 3.9% for 48 months. That's the current promotional APR that they're offering for the 2024 NX. This can also change every month, and you can find that information on the Lexus website. So yeah, if you can afford the payments on that finance, I do think the 3.9% for 48 months is the way to go, or you simply pay cash. It's sad to say that, but yeah, that's kind of the state of current automotive finance and leasing, especially with Lexus. But at least with AutoCompanion, he is offering a sizable discount with these vehicles, the gas-powered ones at least. If you want to work with him, he is located in DC. You're either going to have to ship the vehicle to your destination, that's something you have to pay for, or you can pick up at DC yourself. He does charge a broker fee, but if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of that broker fee. So hopefully you appreciate this information and these resources. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe. And I would absolutely love to hear from NX owners. How has the vehicle been holding up for you? Do you enjoy driving it? What's some things that you would like to see improved? If you had any issues, let us know what that was. But thank you so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.